Going to work. Let's try. So plugged in perfectly, and so as you can see here, it is working, and we can take picture normally, no issue. Hey guys, so this video going to be a little bit different than usual videos. So this one is my Lumix DMC-FT30. So I bought few of these point and shoot cameras. So all of them actually I bought them for maybe $10. So they are for spare parts actually. So fortunately this one is actually working. So on this device actually the battery was bloated, so the seller could not able to test the device, so he sold it as a spare parts. So the battery was stuck actually inside and it was bloated, so I had to remove the battery, like I had to disassemble the device. Now it is working. So as you can see here, it's a good camera actually, beautiful, and the picture quality not going to be that great, but it's good. It's pretty old camera. Now today I'm going to rebuild the battery for this device. So as I said, the battery was bloated and I did a little work on the battery to make it usable. So as you can see here, it is getting stuck now. This one is actually a little small cell inside, which is working well, but I will replace it with this battery. So battery is out. So this is the battery. So the original battery is around maybe 600 something, so 680 mAh, and I will be replacing with this battery. This one is 450 mAh. It is going to be better than the one inside right now. So the battery inside is maybe 90 mAh, which I bought for iPod Shuffle, so I will replace that. It's going to be pretty easy actually. If you can't find a proper battery for your Lumix camera or whatever camera it is, you can actually rebuild the pack if you have the original battery. So this kind of batteries are good because you can actually disassemble them and you can put a battery there. So I will show you how you can do that. So this is the battery. So as you can see here, there is actually a crack on the panel because the battery got bloated and broke the plastic. So let me take this battery out first. Also, you need actually a soldering station, otherwise you can't really work on this kind of battery or whatever it is. So the polarity, as you can see here, so there is no mention of battery positive and negative. You have to guesswork, or if you have the old battery, you can check the polarity from there. So in my case, positive is here, negative is here. So let me take out this battery. So gone, and I will put this one. So sometimes the battery might not work after soldering a new battery. You have to like charge the battery one time to activate the battery, because there is a protection circuit which, if the battery get like lower than maybe 3 volt or 2 volt, it just cut off the line, so the battery don't really get any power. So now I have already connected the battery. Let me check with my multimeter. So around 3.6 volt. So this is actually enough to turn on the camera, around 3.6 or 3.7. So now I have to fit this battery on this housing. So to do that, I will put the battery like this. So it will be good enough. Now a few things I have to do. Actually, I have to adhere the battery inside, otherwise it will move. So I will use double-sided tape. This size enough. And also, if you are like rebuilding the battery, you need to measure the housing. to fit a cell like this. Otherwise, if you buy something like bigger or thicker, then it's not going to work. So even you need to go with like lower mAh. Sometime you can't really find the proper battery which has like proper mAh for the device, so you can't really find like that, because usually the cell like this are a little bit thicker and a little bit bigger, and you get less mAh than the battery like the OEM one. So you have to be like find the one which works. So now I'm putting these wires inside. So as you can see here, it's going to fit properly. Now we can close the battery. This. So as you can see here, just like OEM. Now I have to do a few more things. I'm going to use Scotch tape. I will not use any kind of super glue or anything. So done, as you can see. Let's try the battery. It has around 3.6 volt, maybe going to work. Let's try. So plugged in perfectly, and so as you can see here, it is working, and we can take picture normally, no issue. And let me turn off, and the battery should eject. So as you can see here, it is ejecting normally. So you can do it actually on your older cameras, those like the some of the cameras actually got pretty old batteries, and it kind of really hard to find, but not in this case. Actually, this is kind of, I'm experimenting myself doing this kind of thing. I'm working on few other cameras right now, as you can see here, changing the polarizer and all those things. As I said, I bought few of them, and most of them actually have got display issue, like polarizer is bad, but not this one. This one is doing pretty well. And I do have few more cameras which I'm going to work on in the later videos. So these are the Lumix cameras. So as you can see here, both of them got like a polarizer issue, and I don't really have batteries for them, so I did not try them. But I did work on few Sony cameras, and all those actually working. So those are working well. Maybe in the future video, I will try to repair few more things. So that's all about today's video. I hope you got the idea how you can rebuild the battery for your camera. So that's all about it. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.